Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2. It's gonna be Fromage and Coolbyte here on Amygdala. Bottom left, it is Coolbyte. Top right, it is Fromage. He is under a Smurf name. It is MackWinston. He says I can tell you that. So, this is his cheesing account. Protoss players with a cheesing account, I know people don't like them. I don't kind of like them, but Mac is a cool dude, so we will see how this cheese does here today against Coolbyte. Or maybe he is confusing people by using fromage, the name for cheese, and a spinning portrait of cheese, and then he plays standard. So it is Amygdala, which requires you to go around the entire outside of the map because of this dying carcass of some weird Zerg thing from the mission in the LOTV campaign where you're trying to escape. And it's going to be a cannon rush. Forge is on the way. All right, so this pylon is going to be scouted here by this overlord. This is why you scout with an overlord on your natural with your overlord Zerg players, because you can spot a cannon rush before it is too late to stop it. So, Max says, I am not intimidated. I'm not intimidated by your overlord. I'm going to throw down cannons. I'm going to throw down a gateway to wall in my cannon so you cannot attack it with melee units like, oh, I don't know, Zerglings. And I'm going to throw down another cannon out in the open here. Pool on the way. We've got double gas here. And the canceled hatch. He got a canceled hatch. Oh, Mac, dude. That is such a great feeling here. And then blocking the other place where a Coolbyte would want to expand to. Oh my goodness gracious. You can probably cancel this cannon here. And I think it's going to be a Roach Warren with this double gas, right? We need Ravagers to take down these cannons. Oh my gosh, blocking the hatch again. You are bullying this Zerg player, man. Oh. Forcing the drone to make an extractor. So it is one base to one base, two gas to two gas here. Roach Warren is on the way. Coolbyte says, all right, man. Oh, hang on. And not paying attention. And then, oh, throwing down the hatch. Taking Mac by surprise here. All right, Coolbyte. I like it. I like it. Canceling the extractor at the very last second and then going, I hope he doesn't notice. And bam. Throwing down a hatch. Chrono boosting this gateway. Warping in a stalker. Throwing down shield batteries for the stalker. Holy crap. We've got two roaches on the way here. Zealot hacking away on this hatchery. And this is some fromage. Cheese compilation is going to come next week. I know it's been a long time, but we haven't gotten very many submissions, and you might have noticed the views are way, way, way down here for the StarCraft 2 casts, but we will improvise. We will adapt. Alright, so I think at this point, MackWinston has won. I know the game continues, but this is such a major advantage here for our guy Mac. One base to one base in a PvZ at 4 minutes. No second base even being brought up from Coolbyte. How many Ravagers do we have, dude? We've got 2. We need 3 or maybe even more here with these shield batteries. Aw, got an immortal. Supply blocked here is our guy Fromage. And an immortal waiting to be born out of this robotics facility. Immortals are good against roaches, not so good against Ravagers, but we will see. 23 to 14 army supply. Coolbyte coming down the ramp into his natural base, which is a house of horrors. Shield battery healing up this cannon. And, oh my gosh, still healing it up here. Shield batteries, man. 2 of them are drained. This one has, I don't know, 35 energy left. No expansion here from our guy Fromage, Mr. Mac. Mr. MackWinston. And again, this is a Patreon cast. He's a patron of mine and has been for many, many years for $10 a month, which means he can send me one replay every month, and I will cast it no questions asked. And this is it, man. It is, again, a one-basing Protoss versus a one-basing Zerg here, man. Sniping down the Creep Tumor. Getting an Observer. Oh, my gosh. Are we going to go up the ramp? Yeah, sniping down a spine crawler. Cool bite, man. What is the plan? What is the plan here? We've got a macro hatch. We've got cool bite floating 500 minerals and 200 gas. We have a lair. We've got a lot of stalkers and one immortal and then another immortal. You do have an army advantage here, but it's not very good against a lot of immortals. Throwing down spine crawlers as defense. We've got ourselves expanding to a third place. Is Mac. I guess it's too obvious to expand at your natural, I guess. But this has been a textbook example of opening cheese as Protoss and a PVZ and then just getting a huge advantage here at 6 minutes. Man, sniping creep tumors with your observer in observation mode. 29 workers for Mac. And then, you know, not engaging too much here. Not losing anything. Except a Zealot and a Sentry. Just, you know, kind of keeping the Zerg on their toes. On Nidus! Ah! Nidus worm inside the main base. Oh my gosh, this is insane. This is something you gotta really watch out for, man. What is in the Nidus? Just a handful of roaches? We're just gonna send them into your mineral line. What you got? What you got over here? We're gonna recall the entire friggin' army home. Shut this thing down immediately. Kind of leave these guys alone. And that'll... Oh, that might have been an overreaction. He recalled everything. I mean, maybe a handful of stalkers might have been enough there. Look at these guys shoving that immortal away. Oh, this is good. This is really, really good. The army's all the way back home. And maybe, I don't know. I was going to say maybe Mac's okay with this, but he's going to lose some tech. He's going to lose some gateways out here. He really put a lot of his production and his tech out here at this natural base of the Zerg. Look at this immortal, dude. 4 kills on that, dude. The micro here from Mac has really improved over the years. I like it a lot. Okay, gonna lose the immortal. Stalkers are fighting. I mean, there's lings here. Roaches and Ravagers, not ideal. You going back into your main? Are you seriously going... Dude is going back into his main. Well, gonna try to Nidus again. Guess who doesn't have any vision in the same spot that Nidus was before? Mac doesn't have any vision out there whatsoever. This is incredible. This is honestly a very, very weird game. Like, you wouldn't just throw up pylons around the outside of your base a little bit? Listen to Mac here. Mac goes, wait, what? Oh, right, I forgot. The guy's got a Nidus network, huh? Is recall on cooldown? No, definitely not. Guess we're gonna have to abandon the main. Holy, okay, we just go for it then. We just go for this. I mean, we don't have any zealots at all to deal with these lings, but yeah, poke, 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 poke. I think I might want to stand. I think I might want to go for it here. I think he can take this. Because, by golly, his main base is in a lot of trouble. Trying to warp in some zealots and deal with these roaches, not a great idea. Turns out, recall, almost ready to go. He can... maybe save the main nexus with a recall, or save the third nexus. I love this. coolbyte has no idea this base exists. He thinks right now that this is the only base that Mac has, and that's a massive mistake. He doesn't recall everything home this time. He leaves a bunch of stalkers home this time. All right, good. Good, good, good. They got the forge, and he's like, all right, you're dead. A lot of your probes are dead now. All you got are stalkers down here. Another Nidus coming up on the low ground. He's checking to make sure it's like there's something down here. No. Ah, the roaches came out. They scanned. There's this base. There's a void ray out now, though. Oh, gosh. Oh, Void Ray. Get back to the shield batteries, boys. No, it's a good surround with Lings and Corrosive Biles connecting big time on these dudes. Oh, gosh. Slow Zealots trying to make this thing happen. They're trying to fight with, maybe with everything else, but, nope. This is one Void Ray. One Void Ray shows up and is like, what if I kept you back in your base? All right, coolbyte's mined out, right? We're at 10 minutes. He's been mining from nothing but his main. He's fully oversaturated on this thing. Yeah, he's very close to losing all income whatsoever. Meanwhile, Max got his main. Max got this second base. He's going to expand down here next. What's your answer to the Void Ray? He's trying to bring the Queens down to assist with this. And finally, it looks like coolbyte's going to be able to potentially take his own natural base. He's got a base coming up at a third base location for Max on the other side, which is very funny. I kind of like this move from him. He's like, well, but also, prismatic alignment ready to go? Yes. Use it. Yeah, never mind. This hatch is not going to happen. Dude, this Zerg player is dead. If the Zerg player pulls this off, my hat is off to this guy in a way I don't know if I've ever seen. My hat is off. It'll be one of the most amazing comebacks in a PvZ I've ever witnessed. And especially that I've been able to cast. Although we're talking about a mid-rank madness game here, yeah? This isn't like this is Serral and this is, oh, I don't know, stats or something. This is Mac and this is coolbyte. So finally, the man is going to have a second base at 11:28. Which, to be honest, back in the early days of Wings of Liberty, maybe wasn't too crazy weird. A lot of weird one-base stuff was going on in early Wings of Liberty, but, figured it out, nevertheless. Got those second bases up, and, shield batteries, cannons, couple of mortals. Lings are like, okay, let's shut this thing down. Oh, wait. Never mind, way too much stuff. Quick, check down here. Is there a base here? There is. Can we hack it to pieces? With our little claws? Maybe. And let's see. Let's celebrate this moment, everybody. 12 minutes plus. 12 minutes and like 10 seconds? 12 minutes and 10 seconds. coolbyte has himself a beautiful, beautiful second base. You can kill 2 queens with 3 Void Rays. You can do it. You can do it. And then you win. Falling back there was a wrong move for Mac. Is he making more Void Rays? I think more Void Rays would be good. If you just dodge Corrosive Biles, you can kill these queens with 3 Void Rays. You can. Don't prismatic alignment them. It doesn't work. You know that. Okay, well, main base is back. Second base is here. Third base got defended. 3 base to 2 base should still be the end of all things for coolbyte. He should not be able to pull this off. Kill the queen. 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 There you go. Maybe you have to move one of your Void Rays back. The transfuses are admittedly pretty good, but queen dead. Good. You didn't lose any Void Rays. Okay, pull this one back. Pull it 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 back. Oh, he wanted the Nidus. Which he does. He's like, fine. I don't want to worry about Nidus anymore. I understand that. Ooh, here comes the Roach Army, though. With some Ravagers. The Void Rays being back as part of this would be really nice to have. Corrosive Biles getting dodged. The stutter step is amazing. And then look. Blah. Oh, no blah. No blah. Just kidding. Oh, hang on. Maybe we'll get it. Maybe we'll get it. Seriously, Mass Void Ray here would win this game. Guess we are getting Hydras, so maybe Mac is smart, taking into Colossus back home. Third base coming in from coolbyte. He's like, okay, my second base was at 12:10, which means my third base is going to be a lot earlier. Please, would it be nice? Muscular augments on the way. More and more Hydras in production all the time. 10 of them. We are double pumping Colossus with extended thermal lance. Chrono boost on that would be great. Yeah, I mean, if coolbyte is teching into Hydras right now, that is a mistake. That is a mistake. Mistake. But, you know, he saw Void Rays, and he said, you know what's really good against Void Rays are these Hydras. And they are. They're really good against these Hydras. I mean, the Hydras are good against the Void Rays. You know what I mean. Extended Thermal Lance would really help here. I'm not sure if it's going to be available for this attack, but it's very close. Ah, Void Ray is burning down the third base of coolbyte. He says, screw it, we ball. Extended Thermal Lance finishing up now, right as the battle commences here. Immortal Colossus against Roach Hydra. You kind of have the answers to everything here, don't you? Maybe a little bit too much on the Roach. Little bit too much on the Roach. One of the Colossus dies. It's not pure Hydra. Also, where did those Void Rays go? Did they... What? Did they die? No. Are they home? Oh, they came back to join this party. Kind of makes sense, I guess. Yeah, coolbyte has tried to kill a base for, I don't know, the last 5 minutes of the game. Has not been able to pull it off. Well, longer than that. He's tried to kill the main base twice. Couldn't do it. Tried to kill this base once. Tried to kill this base once. He's really struggling with base destruction. He's only at 41 workers at 15 minutes, which is just goes to show what kind of a game this has been so far. And you've been here, so you know. Oh. Yeah, if you came into it now, you'd be like, well, I mean, it looks like the Protoss have just been out macroing the Zerg quite effectively. But, I mean, the Zerg is on one base until 1250, so that kind of changes the equation, doesn't it? Lurker Den on the way, which the Immortals are going to be pretty good against, although I think they might have all died. Yeah, we have Stalker, Colossus, Void Ray against what are going to be Lurkers, also Aspires coming in from coolbyte for the first time. He kind of has a decent economy at 42 workers. No, it's not 4 bases. No, it's not 60 workers. No, he can't do everything he wants to do. But he's got more breathing room now than he did. Lurker Den getting sniped would be huge. Oh, gosh. Yeah, the Hydras are so good against Void Rays. Like, there aren't like a million things that murder Void Rays, but Hydras are on the list. 4th base coming in top left from coolbyte. He needs it. And maybe even to expand over here. Or maybe take this one to knock down these rocks and take this base. As Mac seems pretty passive right now. Corruptors are on the way to deal with the Colossus. Lurker Den on the way to deal with everything else. No, I mean, what did I say? I said if the Zerg player pulls off a win here, I'm going to be insanely impressed. Ooh, Fleet Beacon. Oh, Mac, you shouldn't have. You know we love a Fleet Beacon on this channel. You know we love it. So is it carriers? Is it Tempests? Enough carriers can kind of just eat Hydralisks. And they're pretty good against Lurkers too, but so are Tempests. Tempests are good against all these things. But also, Corruptors are good against both of the Protoss things I was mentioning. But it's carriers from Mac anyway. So Mac up. Carrier, carrier, carrier. 3 of them at a time. There are Corruptors. But are there enough? 4th base pops. 5th base on the way from coolbyte. Does knock down these rocks to expand again, potentially. Yeah, he's been given a new lease on life. He's been given the power of extra bases. And he is enjoying them immensely. Yeah, on creep. Look how fast these dudes are. Man. Well, Colossus, what you got, man? I don't know. This Corruptor count keeps increasing. There are 5 with 2 more on the way. Corruptors, if you get enough of them to kind of 2 volley down a carrier, a lot of carriers will die. 1 volley, 2 volley, bam. 1 volley, 2 volley, bam. There will be Stalkers to protect for sure. But I worry about these carriers right now. I mean, army value 101 for a cheesy guy, Mac. This started with a cannon rush in the natural base of the Zerg. We've got all the way here with it. What a good game. Mac plays a lot of fun ladder games, dude. Really does. Okay, evacuating this base. And maybe for the first time, coolbyte's going to take down a Nexus. Hey! Hey! Oh, got it. Get it, got it, and good there. Okay, Mac's actually in kind of a bit of trouble. He is with, you know, the 500 minerals he had. He's throwing down a 4th Nexus at his 3rd location here. His alternate 3rd here on Amygdala. Carrier count is only 4. There's 2 more on the way. This might come down to a big old Sky Toss hybrid army and an engagement. Charge lots across the map into a mineral line that is entirely undefended. This is why you want a couple spines at these bases on the edges for sure. Because even if you don't have your army in position, which guess what? He didn't have his army in position. You can sometimes save the Nexus if you throw up a couple spines. Look at them, and then it's getting out. See ya. Killed a bunch of drones. Killed your hatchery. How many drones have died today? 9. 21 probes have been murdered, mostly due to the attacks in the main base with the Niduses. This Ravager's been given the ignoble job of dealing with all the remaining stuff down here by himself. He's okay against buildings. Ravagers aren't exactly, you know, Marines or Hydralisks when it comes to killing buildings, but he'll get there eventually. Also, this probe. Whoa, that was an attack that was going to hit the probe, and it juked around and hit the assimilator instead. Weird stuff, man. Okay, coolbyte. Taking a new 5th base up here at the gold. Creep spreading. Zealot. Oh, man. Remember when Zealots were given... Well, when they got charged, they were given a nice little base speed bonus as well. And then Protoss started using the Zealots like this, and it was really, really good just running across the map, getting into a mineral line, killing a bunch of stuff before the Zerg player could respond. And then obviously Protoss stopped winning after that. But, you know, hey, see what the spine is doing? It's keeping your drones alive. coolbyte recognizes the power of the static defense. Big fan of it, I would say. But I think Mack's just using this to buy time to max out his carrier fleet. He's got 6 of them. He's got 3 more. It's going to be about it. He's not going to be able to make too many more carriers without sacrificing some other amount of supply. So back up to 5 bases now. Fromage Mac. Dark Shrine getting warped in. They say win behind Dark Shrine, but I think you're technically ahead right now. Yeah, this is going to come down to just a big Colossus carrier High Templar Stormy Death Ball that I worry immensely here for coolbyte. I don't know if he has the Corruptor count to handle this. The Lurkers are not going to be as much use as he hopes they will be. But dude, this game started off with a cannon rush. Zerg player was on 1 base until 12:10. Until 10 minutes ago in this game, he was on 1 base. And now look at it. It looks like a regular old macro game. I mean, yeah, like maybe there were a couple attacks here and there, but this is about a mid-rank madness situation to find yourself in. I mean, I don't know. Even for mid-rank madness, maybe the Zerg player would already be down and up there and down there and would have some more bases. Who knows? Hive, boom, popping up at 22 minutes, which again is a little bit later than the usual Hive timing. What's he doing with it? He's droning. He's working on air level 2 carapace, which I kind of like for these corruptors. A little bit tankier against the carriers especially, but I mean, problem is stalkers are going to hit you pretty hard. DTs. That's what he uses the last bit of supply for, is DTs. He's got 9, 10. He's going to have 11. 11 carriers with +1 attack for the air. And once you're maxed out, you got to go. I mean, you really have to go at this point. If you sit home, you're letting them catch up. And guess what? coolbyte's heading this way anyway. Swipe, swipe. Swipity, swipe, swipe. Swipe, 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 swipe. He gets a few lurkers there, and finally detection comes back and saves him. Oh, more lurkers might be a mistake. Do you not know how many carriers? You maybe not know how many carriers there are? Like, you don't have an idea? Another hatchery down, and suddenly he's like, wait, what? There are like 11 carriers? I kind of think Matt can A-move here and win. I'm not kidding. I think he crushes this. He's falling back, though. He's like, you know, better safe than sorry, I always say. And yeah, his Corruptors with their +1 flyer carapace. Not happy. More Corruptors are being produced here. The Stalkers are not covering the carriers at all. Good Psystorm. But we're fighting the Corruptors on our own, and the carriers are actually doing surprisingly well. Oh, and then he GG's out. He says, I don't have enough to deal with carriers. Who am I fooling? I only have 7 corruptors against 10 carriers. That's not happening, and it wasn't. He was not wrong. So yeah, this was just MackWinston getting a really nice cannon rush off. Amazing denial of that third base for the Zerg player when he tried to get it. Second base was way too late at all for coolbyte to have any hopes of winning this game, but he tried. And I think if he makes fewer lurkers and more corruptors, he kind of has a chance to win this game. He had 15 lurkers, which is just too many if your enemy has 11 carriers. Simple as. Resources lost, very even, which is actually usually a bad sign for the Protoss, but I guess we didn't actually have the engagement that would have resulted in a lot of dead Zerg there. Definitely not. So GG, man. Wow, what great moments in there. The cannon rush, the throwing up gateways inside the enemy natural, making immortals down there, poking into the main, getting Nidus in the main base twice hilariously, and then letting the Zerg player break out while you just kind of got up to your max composition and simply got a win. Whew. Fantastic. What a great showing there from MackWinston, and that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2. Hope you enjoyed it. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, TikTok, anywhere you are, I'm out there too. So give me a follow, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks again, and you take care of yourself.